The accomplishment does not lie in your struggle. The accomplishment lies in your understanding. So what we are talking about is the fact that so many are unwilling to ask for help, unwilling to allow themselves to receive help. And we're talking about help from other people, but it's greater than that, because receiving help from others is allowing the universe to work through others to help you. Okay, the universe is eagerly waiting to assist you into this next level. Are you ready to acknowledge that you can't get into this next level all on your own? This is very much the energy of, let's say that you were a baby or a toddler and you're hungry and there's a bottle up on the counter in your kitchen and you can't possibly get that yourself. And so what you have to do is ask an adult. You have to ask someone to give that to you. Are you willing to ask for help? And a lot of people are not. There is this energy of, we want to say in the collective, there is this pride surrounding, I did it all by myself. And the only reason why there is pride surrounding being able to do things all by yourself is because you grew up in an environment where the adults, the people who are responsible for taking care of you, did not have the capacity to take care of you. And so that's why there was an emphasis put on do it yourself. We're talking about when you as a kid couldn't find something. I have no idea where my backpack is. I don't know where my homework is. I don't know where my pencils are. I can't find it. And so you look and you genuinely, because we see you, you are genuinely trying so hard to find this, right? And you can't find anything that you think is lost. So there it is, lose-lose situation. But anyway, so you're trying so hard to find this and you go to a parent, you go to a guardian or an older sibling and you are, please help me find this. I can't locate it. And what do they say to you? They say, if I go in your room and I find this, you're going to be in trouble. If I go in your room and I find it right away, I'm going to be agitated. And so in that interaction, you are beginning to realize, or you're developing this understanding of, I'm a burden. When I need help, I'm a burden. When I'm asking for help, it's taking somebody else having to take their time out of their day to help me is a bad thing. That's not what somebody wants to do. Somebody caring about me, someone showing up for me, and someone supporting me is something that they don't want to do, right? It's that feeling of resentment, and yes, it's generational for a lot of y'all. The resentment that your parents treated you with, you don't even acknowledge it being resentment because of the way that we are honor thy mother and father, right? The way that we are told to revere your parents. And so you have inner children, you have disassociated self-states within you who are holding all of this resentment, holding all of this anger towards your parents, towards others. There are inner children within you who are incredibly lonely and incredibly sad and could use a lot of help and nurturing and love and care and TLC. And so all of this, we say all of this to say, it is okay for you to allow in help. It is okay for you to allow in assistance. Universe, I have all of these ideas. I am ready for a whole new level of life. Right now, there are so many different things that I want to get into. I want to get into a lot of things with music. I want to get into a lot of things with DJing. I want to get into a lot of things with art. I want to get into a lot of things with fashion. I have so many plans for content that I want to create. I have so many plans for the different directions that I'm going to be expanding my business in this month and in this year. And in order for me to even begin those projects, in order for me to even get the DJ equipment, in order for me to do all of the things that I want to do, I have to be willing to allow in more support. And allowing in more support looks like I am allowing my guides and my inner being to guide me to the people, the mentors. I'm joining a mentorship this month. I'm allowing my inner being to guide me to the people who are going to help me get there. I am allowing in the resources that are going to help me step into this natural next level in my journey of growth and expansion. Because here's the thing, if you're not willing to allow in more support, you are not going to get to your next level, or you're not going to get to your next level. It's taking you so much longer to get to where you want to be because you are so hell-bent on, look at everything that I can do. I can do it all by myself. And you think that you are supposed to be able to do it all by yourself, and you're not. You think that you are supposed to figure out everything by yourself, and you're not. This is because you are holding the belief system that other people do not have the capacity to support me. Other people do not have the capacity to help me. Other people do not have the capacity to love me. I am a burden. It's time for you to release that, because the universe is eagerly waiting to give you the support. The universe is eagerly waiting to send the clients your way, to send the job opportunities your way, to send all of the different things that you are asking for your way. The biggest thing blocking you, a lot of y'all's resistance, is towards allowing yourself to receive help. I have to do it all by myself. And the next example that we kind of want to bring up is, where was it? It was gone. It was an example about, damn it, I thought about something else and then it left. Okay. You do not have to do everything by yourself. You deserve support as you are stepping into this next level, because it's not about the struggle. It's not about the struggle. Some people pride themselves on, I struggled and I fought hard against it. When you are allowing, you're not fighting against anything. When you are allowing, you're not fighting against anything. This is what we mean when we say, are you willing to give up the struggle? Giving up the struggle means I had to Oprah, all my life, I had to fight. Giving up that energy, giving up the, every single time I try to do something, I'm expecting something to counteract that, releasing that need to struggle in an effort to prove yourself, in an effort. Okay, so you're utilizing the struggle as an excuse to why you get good things in your life. Okay, I deserve to be making six figures now because I starved from 20 to 29. I deserve to be making six figures now because I struggled to get through school so that I could be here. I deserve to receive good things now because I struggled. When the answer is you're inherently deserving. You're inherently worthy. The glory is in the understanding. The glory is in that shift. The glory is in the, I am now willing to allow myself to receive six figures. That's the glory. That's the important moment. That's what we want to celebrate. Not, the journey of the struggle and the triumph and the all of that. Those stories are meant to inspire you. They're meant to show you that you can do this, that no matter where you come from, you can have good things in your life. The stories are not meant to tell you that in order to have good things in your life, you must struggle. In order to get success in your life, you must struggle. We want to use math, and the example that we're bringing up is the quadratic formula. For somebody who does not understand math, for somebody who finds math to be difficult, for somebody who doesn't get that understanding easily, understanding how to utilize the quadratic formula, understanding all of the different parts of it, and being able to do work in that, that's going to be a big, huge goal for them. Now, the person who is, okay, we want you to understand that the glory in that person who it not took them so long. It was so difficult for them to understand. When you finally get that understanding of how to utilize this, when you finally understand that concept, when you finally integrate that inner child, when you finally release that trauma, when you finally get that better feeling in your life, that's where the glory lies. That's where the happiness is. That's where the good feeling is. That's where the, oh yeah, this is really what it's about. That's where that comes from, not from the struggle, because a lot of y'all are refusing to release the struggle because you think that that is discounting it. So back to the quadratic formula, the person who is oh my God, I can't understand this. And they are reading the math textbook over and over again and looking up the different videos on YouTube over and over again to try to figure it out. That person, if it's going to take them a couple of hours, a couple of days, a couple of weeks or months or an entire semester or entire year or several years to understand it, them finally understanding it is like, oh my God, I finally understood it. And it's not because they struggled for so long. It's because they're celebrating, because they finally understood something. There's a difference in the reason why you're celebrating. The celebration is still the same. You still deserve the same amount of credit. You were still worthy of the same amount of celebration if you were to be the person who got the math tutor. And the person who got the math tutor is going to, the person who is, I am willing to receive help so that I can better understand these concepts that are not coming easily to me. They're going to attract in their inner being. The support that they're allowing in is going to guide them to the tutor who's going to explain it just right, is going to guide them to the tutor who is going to say it in the perfect way. They're going to understand it. It's going to click for them. And now they get to have that feeling. They get to have that success. And they're ready for higher levels in their math education. They're the person who is going to be in calculus versus the person who is struggling. They might eventually get to calculus, but that's going to be in years. That's going to take a lot more time. And so we're saying all of this because in your healing journey, allowing yourself to receive more help is important. Allowing yourself to receive assistance is important. A lot of y'all are, okay, I know that I need help. I know that I need more assistance. I know that I need more resources. Allow in that help. It's about what are you willing to allow yourself to receive? And a lot of people will use money as their excuse. I want to have healing, but I can't afford it. If you're telling yourself the story, you can't afford it, then you won't be able to. Instead, I am now more willing than I have ever been to allow in the support that I need to assist me in getting to this next level. Because universe, I want to be making beats now. Universe, I want to be creating DJ mixes now. Universe, I want to be playing on my first drum set now. I want to be in this next level sooner rather than later. And so I am willing to allow in the help that is going to get me there. And sometimes that does look like working one-on-one with a coach. Sometimes that looks like being led to a video. Okay, there's a lot of different ways that this can happen, but the biggest thing is allowing yourself to receive support, allowing yourself to receive help, and then learning how to celebrate yourself, celebrating, oh my God, I, for the past 20 years of my life, have not believed that I was worthy and deserving of love. And today, I have shifted that in the last year. Better example. Around this time last year in 2020, I was struggling to allow myself to receive $111 for an hour of working with me. Now, 1 year later, after continued effort, a lot of that coming from one session, one workshop that I ended up attending in April, the work that I did after that has put me in the position of now being able to hire a coach and pay them $1,000 a month and allowing myself to receive $600 for working with me for an hour. That's a huge amount of growth. And yeah, if I was working with a coach, I could have had it months ago. And it's not so much about the timing. It's about, I am so happy that I now have that realization that I do deserve an elevated experience. I'm so happy that I now am having that realization that I do deserve to receive more support. I'm so happy that I am now able to allow myself to receive the help that I need to get me to where I'm going. Okay, that's it. That's all that we have to say to you all today. We hope that this was helpful to you. My workshop is on Sunday, January 17th. Doors close. No more tickets are going to be sold starting at 12 a.m. Doors close on 12 a.m. January 17th. It's going to be incredibly amazing. We're talking about manifestation. We're going to be talking about trauma. We're talking about the body. We're talking about all of it. So if you want that, definitely go check the link in the bio to get more information on that. We still have hot seat tickets available. And so if you do one of those, then you'll be able to sit with us and we will do channeled messages for you. And that'll just be a complete shift if you're ready to allow yourself to receive more support. There are also so many other ways that you can work with me right now. I am doing clarity calls, which will set set you up for the next several weeks and months of personal growth work. We're going to give you the self-limiting belief systems. We're going to identify some inner children and those subconscious wounds and traumas that you are ready to work through to get you to your next level. If you're interested in that, the clarity call specifically, DM me. If you're interested in working with me and you just want to know more about all of the different ways that you can do that, my lowest offering is $10. My most expensive offering is $4,000. So we have it price ranges for everyone, regardless of what your financial situation is. Feel free to DM me and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.